Hey guys, it's Will from WGT Consulting. We're out here on the range today. We're going to shoot some 3-inch dots. We're going to shoot the XMetal tripod target, and we're going to do a short review of the XMetal ammunition. Now, they were kind enough to send me some ammunition for a review, and I'm happy to do that review. One of the things that impressed me about the owner is he said it's your review. If you like it, say you like it. If you hate it, say why you hate it, and tell me what I can improve for next time. So I'm super impressed with Etienne, the owner of XMetal, and I've had an opportunity to shoot this ammo 3 times before, and it's been impressive every time. So what I've done here is I've set up a couple of different guns. And when I was thinking about this review, what I wanted to do is, what are the things that matter to me? So I want to know, is it reliable? I want to know how clean it is, and I want to know how accurate it is. So for the price point, what are we getting for that dollar value? So what I've done is I've got a pair of matched Smith & Wesson M&P 9s. We're going to shoot Sully and Bellet 127 grain or 124 grain 9mm out of one gun. We're going to shoot the XMetal reloads out of the other, and at the end of it we'll check them both. We'll shoot the same amount of rounds per gun, and then we'll see how it looks. So that'll be our cleanliness test. We'll also do a couple of mags at relatively high speed to see fit and function. The other two I've got is I got a matched pair of SIG 226s. We'll shoot both ammo out of both and see how it does. And then what I've also got is a Glock 17 just thrown in there for something else, different type of mag style, different type of gun, to see fit and function on that as well. So let's get to it. Okay guys, first up we're going to start with the 124 grain 9mm S&B. This stuff's a great price point. I get it up at South Frontenac Rental Center. Thanks to those guys for that. And we'll put it through the M&P 9 first off. We'll see how it goes. Good. Perfect, flawless function. Okay guys, same thing. We're going to switch over to the 226s. We're going to start with the Sully and Bellet 124 grain 9mm, and then we're going to switch over to the XMetal Reloaded. Let's see how they shoot. Okay, so that's the S&B 124 grain. As usual, flawless performance from the SIG. Okay, so back to the 226, this time with the XMetal Reloaded ammo. So we'll see how it does. Okay, flawless execution. The only thing I will say I notice a little bit different right now is I can smell the powder. Smells slightly different. Not a big deal. Flawless. I can't tell any difference in accuracy at this range. Perfect. Okay, so now we're on to the Glock 17. This is the Gen 4 Glock 17. We're going to check fit and function, see how it does, and we'll check accuracy as well. Like usual, we're going to do the S&B 124 to start, and then we'll switch to the XMetal Reloaded. Okay, It's a Glock, it's pretty simple, it runs very well. Now we're going to check out the XMetal Reloaded. Flawless performance. If anything, I would say the noticeable difference at this point is it feels like the 147 grain is a softer shooting round. So far, absolutely impressed. All right, so 100 rounds through both guns. What are my impressions? So reliability, 100% reliability. There was no issues with either brand of ammo. Both of them fed consistently from the both mags that we used, and they both function flawlessly in all the guns. We did slow fire, rapid fire, double taps, and long strings. Everything worked perfectly. So as far as reliability goes, I'm absolutely impressed. So let's take a look at cleanliness. First up, this is the S&B, and this is what we'll base it on. So if you take a look, yeah, it's dirty, but not insanely so. So that's first impression. First impression on this, to me that looks noticeably cleaner. So that's definitely a point in its favor. Okay, this is the XMetal gun. So let's take it down and we'll have a look on the inside and see what the inside looks like as well. So we have some fouling. It's dirty, but that's to be expected from 100 rounds. If you look at the upper, normal fouling here. Let's take a look at the other one. Okay, so if we look, this is the S&B upper. You can see that there is just about the same amount of fouling, maybe a little bit more. But they both look good for having fired 100 rounds. Okay, fouling as far as the barrel goes, normal. A little bit of gunk in the barrel, to be completely expected. Direct comparison to the XMetal, there's actually a tiny bit more fouling than the S&B. But the differences are minuscule and negligible. So overall, good shooting ammo, clean, and very reliable. As far as accuracy goes, out of the 3 guns that we tested them in, there was no noticeable difference as far as my skill level is concerned with the difference in accuracy. So as far as this ammunition goes, completely happy with it. The one thing I would say where this has a slight edge, it's a softer shooting round in my opinion. And it was easier to catch the follow-up shots with the 147. We also noticed a flatter ejection pattern with the brass when we were shooting the XMetal Reloaded as well. So overall, outstanding ammunition. I'm very impressed.